Hey everybody, Eric here from EFBM Reboot. Here's your Wednesday edition. I know it's late, but hey, better late than never. So this is the What's Up Wednesday. And what that kind of entails is just checking in, touching base. We'll talk about goals, we'll talk about progress. So here we are at the end of the year. Are you satisfied with the effort you put in? Are you satisfied with where you are? Are you happy with the results? We got a new year just around the corner, and that is a new opportunity to, well, if you're not happy with where you are, to guess what? Keep going. Well, maybe you are happy, maybe you want more, and guess what? That's another opportunity to keep things moving forward. So here's what you can do. Forget about resolutions. Forget them. Because are you really going to stick with them anyway? I mean, you've got a better chance of following through on some of those old high school yearbook quotes of let's keep in touch forever. You've got a better chance of following up with those folks than you do really sticking with your resolutions. So here's what you can do. Set goals. January, first month of the year, set small goals. You've got a little over 24 hours left to figure out what you want 2016 to be like. So take a little time, because guess what? Here's the great thing. You don't have to set a goal January 1. You don't have to. But the sooner you set them, the sooner you can put plans in action. You can start working on details. You can start figuring out what it's going to take to reach those goals. And don't be overwhelmed. You don't have to go over just crazy with the goals. You could start with something as simple as, hey, by the 15th, I would like to be working out 3 times a week. That's an easy one to do. You could say, by the 31st, I would like to be doing this. And it's that simple. You could say, by the 31st of January, I would like to give up soda. That's an easy one. So, easier for some than others, I get it. But you get the idea. You start small and you build upon that. And so maybe by the 15th of February, the 14th of February, maybe by Valentine's Day, you're working out 5 to 6 times a week. Could be. Maybe you've cut out soda by then and now you're working on something else. So, but you got to make sure that what you take away, you add back, because nature abhors a vacuum. And what does that mean? That eventually you dig a hole in your yard. Don't do it in someone else's. That would be bad. But if you dig a hole in your yard, eventually over time, nature is going to fill it back up. So you got to make sure that whatever you take out, you replace. If you get rid of sodas, don't replace it with juice. That's a terrible idea. Replace it with water. Replace it with maybe black coffee or unsweetened hot tea. Something along those lines. If you're craving the fizz, hey, get you some of that carbonated water. It's got some flavor in it. It's going to be no sugar, minimal chemical, and just ease your way into the process. Regardless of what you do, start small, but build upon that. Don't keep goals small. Let's say you've got a great year-end goal. Maybe you want to pick December 31st, 2016. You want to be 30% less body fat, 30% less body fat than you are now. That sounds hugely undoable in the moment. But guess what? 12 months? 12 months? That's easy to do. It is. You break it up into 4 quarters, that comes to 7.5% per quarter. You break it up even smaller, you can go from there. So, I'll leave it up to you. I'm not going to tell you what to choose, but I leave it up to you. Now, I will say this. I plan on launching a business in 2016. And it's going to be something small at first, but here's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for up to 8 people who are willing to take their health and fitness and nutrition to the next level. Look for 8 people. And so if you're interested, let me know. There will be a financial investment. I will let you know that up front. I don't want to play games. I don't want to keep anything from you, but I want you to know there will be a financial investment. But there will be some great reward from that. Investment, some risk, and reward. So if you're willing to do that, I'd like to talk to you more. I'd like to talk with you more, about it more. So 8 people, up to 8. Got to make sure I have time for family and stuff like that. So up to 8 people to invest in a totally life-changing thing. We're going to talk about nutrition. We're going to talk about supplements. We're going to talk about meal prep. We'll talk about personal training, workout plans, that kind of thing. But first, we got to start with what's your goal? What do you want to do? But I'm looking for 8 people to do this with. So with that, you guys, I hope you have a great day. I hope you had a great day because it's late in the day. And I hope you had some great workouts. And remember, start small. Beginning of the year's coming, nothing to be scared of. We've done it however many years we've been alive. New Year's come and go. So guess what? Start small, take it easy, one day at a time. And remember, we're just ordinary people trying to live extraordinary lives. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.